start coming to the right. So that way when you make a left turn into the landing spot, you can see it the whole time a lot better.
How far I am.
It's a lot more comfortable. Try not to be on top of where you want to go, because then you can't see it.
Right.
Also, you don't need to worry about getting to your landing spot as much as getting to about 1,000 feet above that landing spot around downwind, like the traffic pattern. Because then after that, it's like a normal landing without the power. Practice that over and over and over again. It gives you room for error.
What about like pulling as soon as you lose the engine?
So look, my controls. Okay, so we're at 80 knots, right? And you lose the engine. So I'm like, oh shoot, I lose the engine. So I pull to gain altitude. Am I gaining altitude?
Alright, clear for takeoff, 3547 hotel.
Just
50 feet. What good does that do me? Now I'm at my best glide, I gain, 50 feet. That really doesn't, maybe even 50 feet. What do you risk by pulling hard like that?
Entering in the stall.
Stall, if you're too fast, stressing the airplane out, things like that. Better thing to do, like let's say we're in a climb, and you lose the engine, take it slowly because I don't want to hurt the engine, just go to best glide angle, which is wings level with the horizon.
Right.
Look at my speed. This angle is always going to give me my best glide speed.
Yeah,
glide is not an airspeed, it's really the angle of attack.
Yeah.
Cessna 15 Lima runway.
Knowing that it's this angle of attack and you don't chase the speed takes into account the different weights of the airplane. Like today we're a little lighter, so we're less than 65. If we were heavier, we'd be more than 65, but the angle would be the same. And we had the same glide ratio. I want to show you the turn back if you lose an engine on climb out, but we need a little bit of altitude for that.
Tower, Captain 909 Lima, hold it short 31 right, ready to take off.
Cessna 8 Lima Bravo, cross runway 31 right in contact ground.
Cross 318, contact ground, 408 Lima Bravo.
Chatabria 90901 Lima, Reed Hillview Tower, cross runway 31 right, hold short of runway 31 left.
Cross 31 right, hold it short 31 left, 909 Lima.
Tower, Bonanza 700 Delta Charlie, holding short 31 right for departure.
Bonanza 700 Delta Charlie, Reed Hillview Tower, hold short of runway 31 right.
Hold short 31 right, 0 Delta Charlie.
Today's beautiful.
Brilliant. It is.
Bonanza 0 Delta Charlie, runway 31 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 31 right, 0 Delta Charlie.
Okay.
So we'll assume the heading of...
Just going to hold the heading right here. Let's use 320. And let's say we're climbing.
And we lose the engine.
And we lose the engine and the runway. We're trying to do a complete 180 degree turn, okay? Or it's more than 180 degrees because 180 will put you offset of the runway.
Right. So it's 360 what we're trying to do.
So we're climbing out. All of a sudden, engine, the moment that happens, nose starts to come down and you start to turn.
15 Lima, use caution outside Chatabria 901 Lima on frequency.
Try not to turn too steep because you lose a lot of altitude. Okay, and I'm trying to keep it close to my best glide.
Which altitude we were before?
4,050.
Bonanza 0 Delta Charlie, traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles ahead of you, same direction.
So there's 180. Let's continue to 270 degree turn.
I have this SSA 0.
So far I've lost about 350 feet. Okay, that would be about 270. I've lost about 400 feet right there.
Will do, thank you, 0 Charlie.
This is our runway?
And then I would turn, and then there's my runway. Okay, towards the end there, I could have done be at a better glide.
Clear for the option 3 left request dash.
So you need 500 feet to make it.
Cessna 15 Lima approved.
And that's at least.
At least.
Okay. Your controls, we'll let you do one. Let's climb up to 4,000, 4,100.
Okay, so my runway is the opposite, is 30.
Yeah, but you're gonna make a left or right hand turn. Let's go to the right, but you're gonna turn all the way to 030 because it just simulates a little bit more realistic. A 180 would put you off the runway, right? Because you're climbing and you turn off here. So you're gonna climb out straight, and when you lose the engine, and I'll kill the engine for you.
What? Like I'm taking off from 30.
Let's see, right?
From 12, but I have to come back to.
But if you do this, then you're over here. So the point is you have to kind of do this.
So 33.
Let's just use 030 to give ourselves extra.
Which one?
030.
03.
03. So it's a 270-degree turn.
So okay, gotcha.
Okay. Already you start anticipating. So you lower the nose. Yep. Okay.
Stop 0 Zulu and stay in the pattern. Are you done?
We're done for now. 0 Zulu.
0 Zulu, roger. Contact ground.
Contact ground.
Try not to turn with the rudder, because that's how you can get in trouble. The plane is coordinated in the turn pretty much. Right, if you feel like you can get closer to best glide, you can do that. Try not to turn the plane with the rudder. Keep your feet off the pedals.
Okay,
roll out and then turn to the left. Keep the best glide going. Because that's when the nose drops a lot. That's exactly what I did too, which I could have done a better job at. Keep turning back to the runway. Okay, look, about the same.
Yeah.
Look at that speed, look at how low the nose was. When we went from the right to the left, we could have kept the nose up.
Yeah, because we have speed.
Alright, let's head back now.
Okay, so you need 500 feet at least.
At least. And that also doesn't guarantee that you're going to clear any obstacles and things like that, right?
That's a good experiment.
Right, go and contact ground.
And it also depends on the day, it depends on the plane, depends on the weight of the airplane.
Good.
But it's important that nose starts to come down and you start that turn right away the moment you think something is wrong, as long as you have altitude.
Checking in over UTC, say your call sign again.
So again, this is kind of going back, the best thing to do is brief yourself constantly through the approach, saying, if I lose an engine now, I'm going straight ahead. Okay, if I lose it now, I'm turning. Okay, if I lose it now, from now on, I'm turning back. So that way, it's not you lose the engine, oh, what do I do? You already briefed what you're going to do if you lose the engine at that point. So I'm below 200, I'm going straight. I'm below 500, I have a field there and there.
Right down 3 right, click takeoff.
Okay, now I'm above 500, if I lose it, I'm turning around. Another thing to consider is the headwind. Right? If you have a headwind, you take off into a headwind. If it's a pretty strong headwind, that's going to help you get, well, it's going to help you get back to the runway, right?
But the turning is going to take me more. Well, I cannot get it like the wing will move me as well.
It will, but it's going to move you back towards the runway. Yeah. It's going to do this.
Yeah. Okay.
So my same instructor who had the engine failure and landed on Capitol, he had an engine. It wasn't a complete engine failure, but I'm trying to remember. I think it was another complete engine failure, and he had altitude, and he knew that there was a lot of headwind, so he knew the wind would push him back to the runway, and he was able to turn it around. But he landed really far down the runway because then he had a lot of tailwind pushing him down the runway.
Back taxi request, 909 Lima.
Stopper 901 Lima, roger.
Because he landed with the tailwind.
Last clear for takeoff.
Back taxi 315.
But we should probably call them up, right?
Huh?
You need to eventually call them before you get too close.
So we are 5.
Just look outside, and I want you to just judge it without.
Is 5 miles? 8.
So we're less than 8.
I would say like 5 miles.
Yeah, I would say 5.
VTW tower, decision 9.5, 5 miles north to the airport, inbound for close traffic, 9.5. Good information, Yankee.
Cessna 98485, real tower, make right traffic for runway 31 right.
Right traffic for 31 right, Cessna 9.5, thank you.
Alright, keep this altitude, and we'll use the, to lose altitude with a simulated engine fire.
Okay.
Do you just push straight down, or do you turn in the fire?
I should need to push down.
If you just push straight down, the smoke goes in your eyes, and you don't lose altitude very quickly.
So?
Turning. Steep spiraling descent.
Oh, fuck, I never tried that.
Remember, in a turn you lose vertical lift. That's why you pull back so much in the turn.
So basically you're trying to kill without not giving so much oxygen.
Yeah. Let's say you start seeing smoke come out. First thing you do, kill the mixture. To simulate that, throttle comes out. Go ahead and do that. Throttle out. Alright, and you're turning. Turn, turn, turn. And you're letting the nose drop.
Turn like
Let the nose drop. Let it drop. Let the nose drop. Now you can turn to the right. Alright. Look at your rate of descent.
Yeah.
Super high, but look at your speed. 125, well not even 120.
Yeah, I can
Now
see
if you
it.
just point straight down, to get the same rate of descent, you have to go a lot faster. Okay. So you lose a lot of altitude that way. In the meantime, you'd be shutting off everything that causes a fire.
Right.
The thing about this is, look, you're still at the same speed earlier, you're not descending nearly as fast, all the smoke is in your eyes, you can't see where you're going. But again, here you take away vertical lift. Look at your descent rate just increase for a slower speed.
Sundowner 49er Papa right.
Alright, and now we roll to the right.
3 right,
Your controls.
Cessna 485, number 2, follow Sundowner on a half-mile final, runway 31 right, clear for the option.
Number 2 will follow the Cessna, clear for the option, Cessna 945.
Cessna 485, the traffic you're following is a Sundowner.
I don't know what that is. 45. Alright, level off.
What the fuck,
I don't know.
Sundowner, what?
Sundowner. There's your traffic pattern altitude. Let's level off now.
My control?
Your controls. One thing you want to be careful with when at that high speeds is maneuvering speed. You're above maneuvering speed, so you want to be very gentle with the controls. You don't want to yank the plane around. You're really low and fast, so you can just kind of bring the nose up to slow it down. I guess that's the Sundowner.
Yep. Okay, we start now the procedure.
Okay, power off, all the way out. Let's go all the way out. You're a little lower than normal, so.
Yeah. Okay, we'll start. Why not the flaps?
And you make sure fuel mixture. So if you need to do a go around, you want full power. Okay, try not to use power. Let's say you don't have the engine.
We're gonna the flaps. We're a little bit high.
Good.
Sundowner 49er Papa,
more.
contact ground.
Contact the ground.
Citabria 901 Lima, runway 31 left, cleared for the option.
31 left, clear for the option, 909 Lima.
Pull back. All the way back. All the way.
What was that? That we turned, we did a
Yep.
we drift, right?
Cessna 485, turn right at Echo, contact ground.
Turning right on the contact ground, it's a 945.
Alright. Yeah, so no matter the conditions, you want to make sure the nose is straight down the runway and it was pointed to the left a little bit.
Wind check, please.
So
Wind calm.
maybe there's a little bit of a crosswind at that spot and we kind of just turned it, the plane naturally just weather vanes, it turns into the wind. So that's probably what happened, it just kind of little weather vane into the wind. So if you just look down the runway, just keep the nose straight, and then you just use your hands here to move the plane side to side and keep it over the center line. It's essentially the crosswind practice, but there was no visual crosswind.
Wind's calm, that's
That's
maybe
what they
that's why
said,
they ask. They saw us landing and the winds check. Alright.
Repeat out of ground, Cessna 945, requesting taxi back to 3 on right at Echo.
Cessna 945, ready for ground, runway 3 on right, taxi via Zulu.
Taxi via Zulu to 3 on right, Cessna 945, thank you.
So the moment you see that you get to the right of the center line of the runway, you need left aileron. That's going to help you drift back to the middle. At the same time, you're looking down the runway and just keeping the nose straight with your feet, whatever that takes.